Princes Street Fire Station is in the centre of Ipswich. It's one of only 4 stations in Suffolk which is crewed 24/7 by full-time firefighters. In 2005, the 35 fire stations in the county, between them, turned out for around 14,500 emergency calls. Princes Street has 2 pumps and 1 rescue tender with specialist equipment to release people trapped in collapsed buildings or road accidents.
What is it, Dave?
Green Watcher on duty is the alarm sound for the first incident of their shift. A 999 caller has reported a car on fire. The watch manager is Dave Edwards. After serving as a soldier in the parachute regiment, Dave joined the fire service 14 years ago.
Well, when the bells go down, obviously the crew will just go down. Obviously the lights would decide which trucks are going to go to the fire. From there, I would pass it to the driver. He'll know where to go. If he doesn't, we've got other people. We have a quick look, make sure we know where we're going. And then I would book mobile to the incident, telling control that, and that way they're aware that we're going to the right incident as well.
In the distance, the crew spot a telltale pool of black smoke.
Car fires are one of our main jobs at the moment, I would say. Arson is a problem. Certainly at weekends in the Ipswich area, we do get a lot of car fires where people take them and then just set fire once they've driven around for them.
How's that, guys? There you go, chaps.
I think they're burning them because they want to destroy the evidence, but also because at the end of the day, they've had their fun with it and they're just going to get rid of it as well. I think that's the last part of the fun, to see the car on fire.
That's it, cover the fence with the bin.
This so-called fun, though, brings serious danger for the firefighters.
Well, one of the main hazards is that we don't actually know what's in the car. Somebody could have left cylinders in the boot or anything like that. Could be explosions that we're not quite sure about. We don't know what fuel it is. It could be LPG. So we just have to be aware when we first come towards the car what is in it.
Just give it a bit of a wet. Just keep soaking it for a moment, get rid of it.
I have actually just spoken to the members of the public and no one knows whose car it is or how it got here. We do have a problem with cars being stolen and set on fire, but not generally in the middle of the day. So I've asked the police to attend and we'll see what they say when they obviously check the vehicle who it belongs to.
Alex, mind that fence, give that a quick wash.
Princes Street has come up with a special plan to deal with the growing rate of so-called joyriding and the all-too-frequent fatalities which accompany it.
One of the problems that we do have in Ipswich is obviously cars are stolen, they race them around, and to combat that, Suffolk Fire and Rescue Service are running a roadkill scheme whereby they invite youths to come in and have a look and see, the tragedies that can be caused by really racing cars around. They'll get people to come in who have lost members of their family, or people who have even been involved in accidents with joyriding, and they're seeing videos and footage that is shocking them, and they're seeing that, driving and speeding and taking cars isn't
Top the stairs, man, so I think that window's open.
right. Well, 9-metre ladder. Well, 9-metre ladder.
Returning to Princes Street Fire Station, Green Watch embark on one of their regular exercises to recover casualties from a smoke-filled first-floor apartment.
What it is an explosion at the top of the stairs, but there's all people in there. I want you to go in through there. Man, woman, yeah, I want you to go in 9 metres through there and first, okay? I want 2 hose drills, Dad. 2 hose drills. I want them both to take a hose drill with them, yeah?
Exercises like this ensure that Green Watch remain at the highest level of training. Sadly, however, the real thing can sometimes bring the moment which every firefighter dreads. Tim Coulson has been in the fire service for 17 years.
We were called to a house fire, person was reported, and when we arrived, the mother was outside screaming that her 2 children were in the building. Me and my BA partner went upstairs. We went into 1 bedroom and found the daughter asleep in bed, and we managed to carry her out fine, and then unfortunately found her brother dead in his bedroom, which is where the fire had started. So, you could say that was perhaps the highlight and the low bit in the same incident.
As evening falls, the control room mobilises Greenwatch for a 999 call from a member of the public who thinks they've seen a hot air balloon come down in flames.
Hot air balloon believed crashed on fire, Sandy Hill Fire. Police en route, I can't see any.
The members of the public who reported the incident were absolutely clear about what they thought they'd seen, but they estimated it was 6 miles distant and over open countryside. For Dave, the major issue will be finding the location.
At the moment, there's been a lot of conflicting stories, so they're not quite sure. I mean, they've had different stories from different people. The police are now trying to chase up whoever called and see if we can get the proper story, but at the moment, we're unaware of where the incident is.
As the police helicopter searches the countryside with spotlights and a thermal image camera, Greenwatch relocate to a lay-by, where other fire service units and the police have assembled.
Hello, mate, how are we doing? We were turned out with headquarters and with Needham to look for the incident. We couldn't find the incident, and in the end, all at headquarters or Needham. The police helicopter came out and looked for it, but couldn't find it, and in the end, it went back. We then got the choice of, do we keep looking? The police were still searching. We had a lot of resources tied up, and the decision was made that we would come away and leave the police with it. They went back with the helicopter, and nothing's been found.